All right, welcome back here to West Central Area Secondary School, combined middle high school here, home of the West Central Area Knights, who the Breckenridge Cowgirls had to defeat to get here to the quarterfinal round against the Clinton-Graceville-Beardsley Wolverines. And we certainly apologize earlier for our internet connection there. We switched to a low standard quality instead of a high quality broadcast, and that will keep everything up to par here. At least that's the goal. Had to make a couple other adjustments here too, as the table here is kind of angled, which doesn't allow me to get a 90-degree angle on some of my equipment. So I have to make some adjustments here, and we made those adjustments, and we're good to roll now. So certainly appreciate those joining us here, those who just joined in. I see a few of you are back now. And once again, certainly appreciate you coming back. So we had to switch to a standard quality broadcast instead of a high quality broadcast to keep the bandwidth here, as apparently we're in 3G country, and the jetpack that we're using is a 4G compatible one. So I'm pretty sure I can make an upgrade to get the 3G. But for now, we'll do it this way as we're getting ready to get underway here, as the Wolverines will have the first serve. Wolverines are in their blue jerseys with white stripes, almost look like the Minnesota Timberwolves from like 4 or 5 years ago, and white numbers. And then the Libero is in their white jersey with blue numbers, and the Breckenridge Cowgirls, of course, in their green jerseys as the first serve is underway. Maddie King puts it back over on the Wolverine side. 2 touches later, the Cowgirls get it back. Here's Maddie King near pin, sends it. Nice tip there by Emma Botker. And the kill will go to Maddie King. So it's 1-0. Cowgirls have the lead. And King has the serve. It's up and over. First contact is made there by Emma Botker. Get it back over to the Cowgirls. Egner, Bussey, setting up near pin. That's Carly Fredrickson, dug out nicely there by Marley Manum of the Wolverines. And a block up front keeps the ball on the Wolverines side of the court. And that one gets shot out of bounds, and a point for the Cowgirls, and it's 2-0. For 5 minutes into take 2 of our broadcast here, as we lost take 1. It's still up there. I'll edit the 2 together so you can hear the whole game again later here. Ball hits the netting that's just below the ceiling. Back over to the Cowgirl side of the net now. Far pin, that is going to be Emma Bacher. Bussey setting it up for Fredrickson, and she got it in bounds. And it's 3-0, 2-1, excuse me. So that 1-1 went out of bounds, I guess, so. So 2-1, Cowgirls have the lead. Egner's serve is up and over, set by Tylana Isidorf. And the kill on the far pin, did it stay in bounds? It did. So the Wolverines will get the get the kill, and I believe it was, I gotta see the jersey number there. I wanna say it was Sydney Hennick. Wolverines have a volley on their side. Back over to the Cowgirls now. Bussy, middle of the net, back set it there. I believe that's Consemius, gets blocked. So Bussy will try again, this time for Fredrickson on the near pin. Wolverines keep it alive. Nice block by Fredrickson on the near pin, and that'll give the Cowgirls the lead once again. It is 3-2. Fredrickson gets the block, and now Egner gets the ace. Or check that. Not Egner, it was Sierra Hansey who got the ace. Excuse me. That'll make it 4-2. Cowgirls lead here in set number 1. Hansey serve up and over. First contact made there by Marley Manham. Near pin and the kill. Credit that one to Emma Bachter, and the Wolverines are within 1. It's 4-3. The serve will come out of the hands of Laura Bachter. Out serve is up and over. Bussy on the second touch, back setting it to Fredrickson. Did she get it in bounds? She did. Far pin, puts it into the far corner and gets it in bounds, and Fredrickson has her second kill of the night, and it's 5-3 Cowgirls. Serve this time will come out of the hands of Carly Fredrickson. Jump serve, middle of the service line, out of bounds. Side out point to the Wolverines, and it's 5-4. Bachter with the serve, up and over. King makes first contact. She'll get the third touch from behind the attack line, and it went in bounds. Maddie King gets credit for the kill. It's 6-4 Cowgirls. We're gonna try the high quality one again here and see if we can keep our broadcast up. Serve is up and over. Wolverines setting up middle of the net. Third touch goes over where Fredrickson makes first contact. Bussy a back set to Consemius, and she gets the kill. (7-4) Cowgirls lead. And Chase Yagi will have the serve, or Abby Steckler, excuse me, will have the serve for the Cowgirls. That one's up and over. Far pin. And I believe one of the Cowgirls touched the net, and that is indeed the case. So you can credit the kill there to Callie Vold. 7-5, Wolverines within 2. The serve comes from Sydney Hennick. Maddie King makes first contact. Bussy bumps set it to King near pin, sends it over, gets the kill. Nice job there by Maddie King. That's her third kill, and that puts the Cowgirls up 3. Yagi will check in and give Hansey a breather on the bench for the Cowgirls. So far, so good on the high quality broadcast. Keep my eyes on that. I'll switch if we have to. Attacking error there into the net by Chase Yagi. And that'll pull the Wolverines within 2. It's 8-6 now. So we reach all the 10-minute mark of our broadcast here. The serve will come out of the hands of Isidore for the Wolverines. Maddie King makes first contact, and a bump set right over the net to where Matea Turner will slam the door shut. And Turner will get credit for the kill, and it's 8-7. Isidore, serve up and over. Egner, second touch, setting up for, that was Consemius, middle of the net there. And Consemius will get the kill, and it's 9-7. So Maddie King will have a serve for the Cowgirls. King serve up and over and out of bounds, and it's 9-8. Wolverines sticking around in this one. Serve comes out of the hands of Callie Vold. Egner makes first contact. Bussy back set it there to Fredrickson, and she got it. No, check that. Chase Yagi, number 8. Chase Yagi got the kill. 10-8, Cowgirls lead. Egner will have the serve. Middle of the service line, serve is up and over. That's Manham who makes first contact. Far pin now sending it over and out of bounds was Emma Bachter. A side out point for the Cowgirls, 11-8. Aigner with the serve. It's up and over. Set it up near pin there. Bump set it. Free ball over to the Cowgirls. Now Bussey setting it up for Fredrickson near pin, and the Wolverines will keep that one alive. Nice job. It'll be Bachner sending it back over to the Cowgirls. Now back set to Chase Yagi. Dug out nicely there by Isidorf. Wolverines keep it alive. Send it back over. Bussey, second touch. Middle of the net. Tip over there by Steckler. Wolverines keep it alive. The volley continues now on the Cowgirl side of the net. From behind the attack line, middle of the attack line, King sends it over. Now far pin. That one's going to fall in bounds. That was a nice job there by Emma Bachter. That makes it 11-9. The Wolverines are within 2, and the serve will come out of the hands of Marley Manham. Bussey sets it up near pin for Fredrickson, and Fredrickson's going to get the kill. Went off the hands of Marley Manham and out of bounds, and Fredrickson gets credit for the kill. That's her third kill, according to my counts here. 12-9 puts the Cowgirls up 3, and Yagi will take a breather on the bench. Sierra Hansey comes in to serve. Serve is up and over. Cowgirls get it back. Aigner over to Bussey. A back set there. I believe that is Steckler, and it was. Wolverines keep it alive. Here's the third touch from behind the attack line. They send it over. Bussey, second touch, setting it up. Fredrickson near pin. Got it the tip over, but the Wolverines will keep it alive. Nice dig out there by Maddie King. Now Bussey will set up Fredrickson on the near pin again, and she got it this time. Serve is up and over. To reach the 13-minute mark of our broadcast now. Maddie King will set up to Bussey. Middle of the net there. Attacking error by Fredrickson. And that'll make it a 13-10. Serve comes out of the hands of Laura Bachter. Bachter serve up and over. Aigner makes first contact. Bussey, 2 touches, sends it back over to the Wolverines. Now they'll set it up for Bachner on the far pin. Nice dig out there by Fredrickson. Bussey sends it over on the second touch again. Wolverines having a little bit of trouble with that one, but they get it back over to the Cowgirls. Nice dig out there. Sliding to her knees was Aigner. Fredrickson sends it back over. Now far pin, it's going to be Bachner, and she's going to send it just in front of the back line, and the Wolverines are within 2. That's Emma Bachter with her third kill, according to my counts. 13-11. Serve comes from Laura Bachter. Serve is up and over and out of bounds, and a side out point for the Cowgirls. It's 14-11. Serve is up and over from Fredrickson. Third touch there by the Wolverines. Sends it out of bounds, and Maddie King quick enough to get her hands away from that one, so it's not a tip out. That makes it 15-11. Serve from Fredrickson. Jump serve, middle of the service line, up and over. Near pin now. Bachner sends it out of bounds. Another point for the Cowgirls. And a timeout, Clinton-Graceville-Beardsley. So it's 16-11. And Fredrickson's going to get credit for the ace, as the Wolverines are not able to return it on that last point. So 16-11, your leading scorers right now for the Wolverines includes Emma Bachter with 3 out of 3 kills, 1 apiece for Callie Boyd and Matea Turner, and then 6 side-out points. And that gives you 11 for the Clinton-Graceville-Beardsley Wolverines. For your Breckenridge Cowgirls, 3 side-out points. Otherwise, Carly Fredrickson leading the way with 6, an ace, 4 kills, and a block. Right behind her, Maddie King with 3, Carla Konzemius with 2, and then 1 apiece for Chase Yagi and Sierra Hansey. Sierra Hansey's point coming off an ace. Chase Yagi got a kill. And as we come out of the Wolverine timeout, a lot of people dressed up here in costumes, and I think one of my favorites was one of the fans for the Wheaton Herman Norcross fan base, and he was dressed up in a hammerhead shark costume. That's my favorite one so far. I did see a Scooby-Doo one here, as the Wolverines get the kill from Sydney Hennick to make it 16-12. So the Wolverines scoring out of the timeout. Serve will come out of the hands of Evan Bachner. A double first contact there. I'm not sure if Egner or King hit it, but neither is the official, so the unofficially get 4 touches on that one. And then the ball crosses the net, and slamming the door was Callie Vold for the Wolverines to pull the Wolverines within 3. 16-13, Cowgirls lead. Bussey second touch. Tried to almost a reverse slam dunk move to get the ball over the net, but instead the ball went into the top of the net on the Cowgirls side, and it'll end up being an ace for Emma Bachner. 16-14, serve is up and over. Egner makes first contact. Bussey bump set it behind the attack line near side to Maddie King. Sends it over. Little joust at the net there. Cowgirls keep it alive. Bussey setting up behind the attack line. Maddie King's attack error into the net. And it's 16-15. And now a timeout, Breckenridge Cowgirls. As we reach the 17-minute mark of our broadcast here. We are doing a backup recording of this in case it does go off the air with the 3G, 4G internet. And in the event that we need to, we'll delay broadcast this one, but we're going to stay on. I'm confident on that. Very confident in that. Certainly appreciate those coming back to listen once again after we went off the air during the pregame show there. Made some adjustments, and now we haven't gone off the air since, to the best of my knowledge. Coming out of the timeout, Cowgirls have a 1-point lead. It's 16-15. Breckenridge looking to regroup a little bit here, and we'll see how well that timeout serves them. Emma Bachner serve up and over Egner. Bussey near pin. It's Maddie King who gets the kill. And it's 17-15. Chase Yagi will have a serve for the Cowgirls. Near side service sign. Serve is up and over. First contact made there by Bachner. Setting up there on the far pin, Callie Vold. Cowgirls keep it alive. Bussey setting up Maddie King near pin. Tip over. Who touched the net? It was a Wolverine that touched the net. And the point will go in favor of Maddie King and the Cowgirls. 18-15. Yagi with the serve. Serve is up and over. Librero for the Wolverines makes first contact. Callie Vold, far pin. Nice diving dig there by Maddie King, but unfortunately it goes into the stands before it goes over the net. And it'll be a side-out point for the Wolverines in 18-16. Cowgirls with a 2-point advantage right now. Serve comes out of the hands of Sydney Hennick. And from behind the attack line there, that will be, I believe, I want to say Carly Visner. No, Carly Fredrickson, excuse me. Maddie King, no, she got it out of bounds, sent it out of bounds, and it's 18-17 now. The Wolverines are within 1. Both teams looking good here. Maybe the Cowgirls have a slight advantage right now. Bussey, back set, Carly Fredrickson. No, check that, Claire Conzemius. And they're saying it was point to the, she sent it out of bounds, so point to the Wolverines, and that ties us up at 18 apiece. Serve comes from Sydney Hennick. Hennick serve up and over. Bussey bump set, Maddie King near gets blocked. Cowgirls keep it alive. Maddie King will try again from the attack line. Wolverines send it back over and 1. Middle of the net, Claire Conzemius gets the kill. Nice job there by Claire. And the Wolverines, the Cowgirls, excuse me, retake the lead, 19-18. "20 minutes into take 2 of our broadcast here. Serve is up and over. They'll set up Callie Vold on the far side. Cowgirls keep it alive. Yagi bumps it over by Maddie King. Now Callie Vold will try again from the far pin and get the kill. Third kill for Callie Vold, and we're tied up at 19. Serve will come into the hands of Talena Isidore for the Wolverines. set one, all tied up at 19 apiece. Serve is up and over. King makes first contact. Bussy, Conzemia, stop the kill. 2019 Cowgirls. Set one, 2019. Cowgirls lead off the kill by Claire Conzemius, and the serve will go into the hands of Maddie King. Serve is up and over. They'll set up on the far pin there, Laura Bachner. Cowgirls keep it alive. Bussy setting up Fredrickson, tip over, and they have to get it over on that touch, and they do. Diving dig there by Maddie King. Now Conzemius will try again from the middle of the net. Wolverines keep it alive. Callie Vold tries and gets the kill, and they're tied at 20. Tied at 20, set one. Serve comes from Callie Vold. Serve is up and over. King makes first contact. Bussy setting up Fredrickson near pin, got the kill. Nice job there by Carly Fredrickson, and the Cowgirls take the lead once again, 21-20. 7 points for Fredrickson, an ace, 5 kills and a block. Serve is up and over. They'll set up, that is Emma Bachner on the far side, and the ball goes out of bounds, and a side-out point for the Cowgirls, and they'll get the serve back. And a timeout, Clinton-Graceville-Beardsley, 22-20. Cowgirls lead here in set one. Looking good so far. 4 side-out points for the Cowgirls, 10 for the Wolverines. Leading the way for the Wolverines right now, it's a tie between Callie Vold and Emma Bachner. They both have 4 kills. Emma Bachner, 3 kills and an ace. For the Cowgirls, leading the way right now, Carly Fredrickson was 7 off an ace, 5 kills and a block, and then 5 for Maddie King, 5 kills. You can give 4 to Claire Conzemius, 4 kills. Sarah Hansey has a point off an ace, so does Chase Yagi, a point off a kill, and then 4 side-out points gives the Cowgirls their 22. And a 22-20 lead, Sophie Egner will have the serve for the Cowgirls as we come out of the Clinton-Graceville-Beardsley timeout. 7:51 and officially 23 minutes, 10 seconds into our broadcast. Egner, her team has a 2-point lead. Serve, middle of service line, up and over, and it's an ace. Egner will get the ace, and that makes it 23-20. First point of the match for Sophie Egner, 23-20. Cowgirls have the lead. Here's Egner's serve, up and over, and 2 touches. Cowgirls get it back. King over to Bussy, back set there, middle of the net. I want to say that's Steckler, and it was. Wolverines keep it alive. They send it over, diving knee sliding dig there by Maddie King. Now far post or far pin. That's Claire Conzemius as the Wolverine touches the net, and Claire Conzemius will get credit for the kill, and that makes it set point. 24-20. Egner serve up and over. Contact is made. They'll set it up far pin there, and it's going to get blocked in a double touch by Abby Steckler. It'll make it 24-21. Serve comes from Marley Manham. Bussy, second touch, middle of the net. I believe that was Steckler, and she sends it out of bounds, 24-22. And now a timeout, Breckenridge. Still set point for the Cowgirls, and Carly Fredrickson still leading the way. Claire Conzemius and Maddie King have 5 apiece now, and then give 1 each to Sierra Hansey, Chase Yagi, and Sophie Egner. Sophie Egner got her point off the ace. 4 apiece for Emma Bachner and Callie Vold for the Wolverines. 1 apiece for Matea Turner and Sydney Hennick for the Wolverines. Breckenridge Cowgirls back out on the court, still waiting on the Wolverines to get done with their huddle. "25 minutes, 17 seconds and counting in our broadcast here. 24-22, the serve will come from Marley Manham. Maddie King digs it, setting up, Carly Fredrickson near pin, got it in bounds, and that's the set. For the Cowgirls, they take set 1 off Carly Fredrickson's kill. 25-22 in set 1. And Carly Fredrickson off that kill, leading the way with 8 points, an ace, 6 kills and a block. And 5 for Claire Conzemius. 5 more for Maddie King. 1 apiece for Sierra Hansey, Chase Yagi, and Sophie Egner. 4 side-out points in set 1 for the Cowgirls. 12 side-out points for the Wolverines, including individual scoring from Callie Vold and Emma Bachner, both with 4. And then 1 apiece for Sydney Hennick and Matea Turner. As we reach 7:54 here, set 1 taking approximately 25 minutes, maybe a little over. And we're about a minute or so away from the start of set number 2. So, nice showing from both teams there in set number 1. Cowgirls getting the edge in set 1, and that's exactly what they'll need to do starting in set 2 and throughout the rest of the tournament. Because if they win this one, they'll go on to take a very good Underwood Rockets team, who we saw take care of Wheaton Herman Norcross in 57 minutes. Was the time of that matchup. Underwood would take sets 1, 25-16, 25-15 in set 2 for the Underwood Rockets. And then they would sweep the Wheaton Herman Norcross Warriors in set 3, picking up a 3-set-to-none victory with a 25-16 win. So once again, 25-16, 25-15, 25-16. Underwood Rockets await the winner of this matchup. And so far, so good for the Breckenridge Cowgirls. They take set 1, 25-22. And once again, I want to remind our listeners that we do have a backup going of this here. So if we do get bounced off the air, so far so good. But if we do get bounced off the air, the broadcast will be available uninterrupted here shortly after this match concludes. And I apologize in advance if that were to happen. But so far so good. Might have to make a stop to upgrade the internet jetpack that we have here. Thought for sure the 4G one would be fine, but they had one better that cost a few more bucks, and should have went with that one, but doesn't mean you can't go with it in the future here. Set 2 underway. Dig out there by Fredrickson. And now Yagi gets the kill from the near pin. And it's 1-0 Cowgirls to start set 2. Brooke Bussey will have a serve for the Cowgirls from the near side of the service line. Serve is up and over. Wolverines, middle of the net there. It did hit the floor. They're saying it did. I thought Egner was able to dig that one out, but unsuccessful, and give the kill there to Matea Turner. Serve is up and over. Back over to the Wolverines side there. Setting up Callie Vold near pin. Nice dig out there by Fredrickson. Bussey will back set it to Chase Yagi. And Yagi will get the kill as it's tipped out of bounds off the hands of Callie Vold. That makes it 2-1 Cowgirls. So Yagi scoring both points for the Cowgirls so far. And now a kill for, I believe it was Turner. Nope, check that. It was Emma Bachner. Makes it 2-2. Serve from the Wolverines, up and over. Bussey setting up Fredrickson. Far pin gets the kill. 3-2 Cowgirls. And Sophie Egner will have the serve as the ball rolls from one end of the court to the other one. 3-2 lead here, set 2. Cowgirls have a 1-set-to-none lead. Egner serve, middle of the service line, just barely over. Wolverines able to keep that one alive. Free ball back over. Maddie King makes first contact. Bussey setting up Fredrickson, tip over. One-handed dig attempt. Initially successful by Isendorf, but teammates not able to help her out. Point to the Cowgirls, it's 4-2. Serve is up and over, near side blocked by Chase Yagi. That makes it 4-3. Cowgirls have the 1-point advantage. Carly Fredrickson will get the point to make it 5-3 as it tips off the hand of a Wolverine out of bounds. So Carly Fredrickson gets her second kill of set 2, and that makes it 5-3. Serve comes from Sierra Hansey. Serve is up and over. Monum makes first contact. Nice dig out there by Maddie King. Second touch. That's Steckler who sent it back over. Nice dig out there by Sophie Agner. Now Maddie King gets it over on the third touch. Wolverines keep it alive. Setting up middle of the net there. Nice block by Abby Steckler. Wolverines send it out of bounds. Yep, that is the case. Had a good view of that one. Out of bounds and a side out point for the Cowgirls. 6-3. So the Cowgirls double up on the Wolverines. Sarah Hansey, serve and an ace. 7-3 now. Hansey with the serve once again. That's up and over. No ace this time. Second touch. Back set there. I believe that's Vold. Nope, check that. That was Bachter. From behind the attack line, Sarah Hansey will send it, and it just sneaks out of bounds. It'll be a side out point for the Cowgirls. 7-4. Cowgirls advantage here in set 2, excuse me. Through one set and a few minutes of the second one. Leading the way, Carly Fredrickson with 10 points. Maddie King with 5. Claire Konzemius with 5 as well. Those are your top 3 scorers for the Cowgirls, and another point there for Emma Bachner for the Wolverines makes it 7-5. Serve this time will come out of the hands of Laura Bachner. Wolverines down 2, service error into the net, and it's 8-5. Side out point, ball will go back to the Cowgirls, and this time Carly Fredrickson will have the serve for the Cowgirls. Fredrickson jump serve, middle of the service line is an ace. Nice job there by Carly Fredrickson. She has her 3rd point of set 2. She has 11 overall, 2 aces, 8 kills, and a block. 9-5 Cowgirls. Jump serve, middle of the service line, up and over. First contact is made. Now they'll set it up near pin there for Rihanna Ward. Blocked by the Cowgirls, stays on the, and that one, a near dig out by Fredrickson, but it hit the top of the net and did not go over. So that makes it 9-6. Serve is up and over. Bussey will back set it there to Abby Steckler. Now near pin, Callie Vold sends it over. And Callie Vold will get the kill as the Cowgirls are unable to control that. That pulls the Wolverines in within 2. It's 9-7 here in set 2. Cowgirls have a 1-0 advantage. Serve comes from the hands of Emma Bachter. Maddie King makes first contact. Bussey's going to set up King over on the far pin. It's blocked by the Wolverines. King will try again. Sends it over. Manum with the dig out. Volley continues as the Wolverines recover. Now Steckler, tip over. Dig out there nicely by Emma Bachner. Callie Vold sends it over. Where Hansey to Bussey, setting up Maddie King. Did it hit the line, or? I thought it hit the line, but they're saying it went out, and that pulls the Wolverines within 1. 9-8. Serve once again from Emma Bachner for the Wolverines. It's up and over. Agner makes first contact. Bussey setting up Maddie King, far pin. Nice dig out there by Manum. Now setting up Callie Vold on the near pin. Fredrickson will keep it alive. Bussey will set it over to Maddie King once again on the far post. It gets blocked, stays on the Cowgirls side. Maddie King tries again, gets blocked. And then before Maddie King's feet could come to the ground, the ball was back in her hands. Not a lot of momentum there. Nothing much she could do about that one. The only bad thing is that ties us up at 9-9. Bussey will set up Maddie King on the far side. Gets blocked again. 3 back-to-back blocks on 3 kill attempts by Maddie King. And back set this time to Steckler. She gets it over. Wolverines keep it alive. They'll set up Callie Vold on the near pin. Bump set there over to Bussey. Now Maddie King on the far side. A high one. And if the Wolverines would have let that go, that would have went out of bounds. And as a result, either way, a point for the Wolverines, as it's going to be Callie Vold getting the point, the kill from the near pin. And that is the first lead of the match for the Wolverines. It's 10-9. Wolverines have the 1-point advantage in the serve from Emma Bachner. Serve is up and over. King makes first contact. Bussey sends it over on the second touch, gets the kill. 10-10, we're tied. As we reach the 37-minute mark of our broadcast here. Abby Steckler, service error into the tape of the top of the net, and that gives the Wolverines the lead once again, 11-10. Wolverines have the serve. Comes from, that's Sydney Hennick. Fredrickson, second touch from behind the attack line. Maddie King sends over the free ball, and now far pin, and that is a kill by Rihanna Ward. And the Wolverines take a 2-point lead. 12-10 now. And the serve comes out of the hands of Sydney Hennick. Hennick serve up and over. Egner makes first contact. Bussey, cross-court set over to Maddie King. She gets the kill. Nice job there by Maddie King. And that pulls the Cowgirls within one. It's 12-11, and much needed confidence booster there for Maddie King as her last 4 or 5 kill attempts have been blocked. Definitely a frustrating series of events there for over a couple minutes. Wolverines send that one out of bounds, and that ties us up at 12. So the Wolverines take the lead, but that lead evaporates quickly. And Bussey will have the serve. Near service line, up and over. Manna makes first contact. Now they'll set it up for Callie Vold. Free ball as Chase Yagi will set up Maddie King. Dug out nicely there by Matt Monham. Callie Vold tried to get the kill, but you can credit the block to Claire Conzemius. 13-12, Cowgirls have the lead. Brooke Bussey will have the serve. Bussey serve up and over. First contact is made by the Wolverines. Callie Vold near pin gets the kill as the block goes out of bounds on the Cowgirls side of the net. And that ties us up at 13. 13-13. Serve is up and over and out of bounds from the hands of Telena Isidorf. And that gives the Cowgirls the lead again on the side-out point, 14-13, and that serve comes from Maddie King. Far side of the service line, up and over. First contact is made. Back set, far pin, killed on Callie Vold. And we're tied up again. Callie Vold's keeping the Wolverines in this set too. Cowgirls have a 1-0 lead. We're tied up at 14 here in set number 2. Serve is up and over from Vold, and it's going to be an ace. As Carly Fredrickson gets a bad bump. And Callie Vold gives the Wolverines the lead again off the second ace of the night by the Wolverines. Serve is up and over. Egner makes first contact. Bussey will set it up. Carly Fredrickson, far pin, got the kill. 15-15, all tied up. Sophie Egner will have the serve. Middle of the service line for the Cowgirls. Serve is up and over. First contact made by Manham. Setting up, I believe that's Bachner, Emma Bachner. There's 2 Bachners on the Wolverines. Chase Yagi, or no, Steckler, excuse me. No, that was Chase Yagi. Cowgirls, volley continues. Bussey setting up Fredrickson, far pin, got the kill. Fredrickson's 4th kill of set 2. That puts her in double digits for the match. 10 kills, 2 aces, and a block for 13 points for Carly Fredrickson. Sophie Egner, serve up and over. Second touch, she'll set up Bachner. She sends over the free ball. Egner, knee sliding dig. Sets up Chase Yagi, and the Wolverines keep it alive. Send back over the free ball. Steckler will get the first touch and send it over on the third touch. Wolverines keep it alive. Free ball, Maddie King makes first contact. Bussey, back set, she's gonna get called for a lift. It looked like she wanted to fake sending it over and then do a back set to one of her teammates, but with the way her hand was on that, she got called for the lift. 16-16. Fredrickson It hit the antenna. The point goes to the Wolverines. (17-16) Wolverines lead. Serve is up and over. King, Bussey setting up Fredrickson. Far pin gets blocked. Nice job there by Sydney Hennick and Laura Bachner. And it's a 2-point lead for the Wolverines, and the Breckenridge Cowgirls call timeout. Credits the way in the match with 9 for the Wolverines. Other individual scorers in set 2 for the Wolverines include Emma Bachner with 2, Laura Bachner with 1, Rihanna Ward with 1 for Matea Turner. 8 side-out points gives the Wolverines their 18. For the Cowgirls, 4 side-out points. 5 to Carly Fredrickson off an ace and 4 kills. You can give 3 to Chase Yagi off 2 kills and a block, and then 1 apiece for Sierra Hansey, Maddie King, Brooke Bussey, and Claire Conzemius. 4 side-out points gives the Breckenridge Cowgirls their 16. As we come out of the Breckenridge Cowgirls timeout, the Wolverines, so far in this matchup, always the last one to leave the timeout huddle. Marley Monham will have the serve. Maddie King, first contact. Chase Yagi setting up for Abby Steckler in the middle of the net. Wolverines keep it alive. Callie Vold will send it over and out of bounds, and it's 18-17. Cowgirls are within 1 on the side, off the side-out point. Tacking error there by Callie Vold. Doesn't happen too often, but it happened that time. Now Sierra Hansey will have the serve. Middle of the service line. It's up and over. Cowgirls down 1, 18-17, but they're up 1-0. Near pin, nice block there by the Cowgirls. Stays on the Wolverines side. Now the volley goes over to the Cowgirls. King, Bussey, Steckler got the kill. We're tied up at 18 off the kill from Abby Steckler. As we reach the 43-minute mark in our broadcast, 8:11 p.m. Mike Mason with you from West Central Secondary School, home of the Knights, the team the Cowgirls beat to get here. And they're going to say that a lift was called on the Wolverines, so that gives the Cowgirls a 1-point lead. 19-18 here in set 2. Hansey with the serve, middle of the service line, up and over. First contact is made. They'll set up Bachner. Near pin gets blocked. And almost into my hands there. And Abby Steckler will get the block, and Clinton-Graceville-Beardsley will call a timeout. So off that block by Abby Steckler. Oops, I put that in the kill category. It's put in the block category there. There we go, 2018 now. Cowgirls on and off struggles here in set 2, but they still edging out the Wolverines, and they have the lead by 2. Wolverines have never led by more than 3 in this match. Matter of fact, they didn't have a lead at all in set 1, but they did have at one point a 3-point lead here in set 2, as we got a Mortal Kombat guy just came into the gym. Breckenridge Cowgirl fans in the green and black on the far side of the gym. And the Wolverine fans to my back, to my left, to my right have nearly a courtside view here. Matter of fact, I have a better view than the scores table, which is right in front of me just because I'm a little bit higher in the air. Hansey serve up and over as we come out of the timeout. Bachner tries to send it over. Nice dig out there by Fredrickson. Bussey will set up Fredrickson. Fredrickson, nice dig out there by Manham. And the nice Carly Fredrickson went up for the block there. A little intimidation on Telena Isidorf. And that intimidation kind of distracted her, and the ball fell right in front of Isidorf for the point for the Cowgirls. Volley. Bussey setting up Fredrickson. She tips it over. Free ball now. Back set there, and that's a tacking error into the net by Laura Bachner. And that makes it 22-18. And another timeout, this time by Clinton-Graceville-Beardsley. Abby Steckler showing some good presence out there on the court here in set 2. Matter of fact, all 3 of her points coming in set 2 off 2 kills and a block. And that's what has kept the Cowgirls in this. If it wasn't for Steckler's 3 points, we'd be tied. And I know we wouldn't be tied. We'd be it would be 19-18 instead of 22-18. Coming out of the timeout, Sarah Hansey will have the serve for the Cowgirls. Serve is up and just barely over. Had to dive to keep that one alive. And a nice block there by Fredrickson and Steckler. Credit the block to Steckler, the block assist to Fredrickson. And it's 23-18 Cowgirls. Sarah Hansey will continue on the serve, and that was a service error into the top of the net. 23-19 on the side out point for the Wolverines. Brianna Ward will come back in. That'll give Talena Isidore a breather on the bench. Also, Jessica Moberg will come in, and that'll give Laura Bachner a breather on the bench for the Wolverines. And I believe it's Moberg with the serve. And it is. Moberg serve up and over, 23-19 Cowgirls. Second touch, and the Cowgirls send it over, keep the volley alive. Now near kill attempt, I should say, from the attack line by the Wolverines, but that gets back to the Wolverines after 3 touches. And now Emma Bachner will try again. And the Cowgirls keep it alive. They send it back over to the Wolverines, so Bachner will try again. Gets blocked there by Yagi, and I believe that is Bussy up front there. Steckler will try for the kill, and it'll be dug out nicely there by Moberg. And now a shove over there, and that was a nice, did that go in bounds? One ref said the point goes to the Wolverines. The other one said it went to the Cowgirls. And now both of them put their hand over to the Cowgirls. And it is indeed a point for the Cowgirls. 24-19 set point for the Cowgirls, and the serve comes from Carly Fredrickson. Fredrickson jump serve, middle of the service line. First contact is made. They'll set up, that is a attacking error into the net by Rihanna Ward, and that gives the Cowgirls a 2-0 lead as they take the first set 25-22, and they take the second set 25-19. So that will send us to set 3, and the Cowgirls 1 set away from sweeping back-to-back sweeps in the Section 6A tournament. And the Cowgirls 1 set away from a date with the Underwood Rockets. We'll see if the Wolverines can get themselves back into this one or not, as they have they've been showing pretty good talent out there, and they've been delivering a pretty good game and definitely keeping the Cowgirls on their toes. But Cowgirls are able to hang in there, and when they got down, they able to get a couple points back to get them right back into it. Never gave more than a 3-point lead to the Wolverines in that second set. Wolverines never had a lead in set 1, so they've dropped that 25-22. And then couple lead, I think, I don't keep tracks on lead changes, but I believe there was 4 of them in set 2 between the Cowgirls and the Wolverines. Leading the way right now for the Wolverines, Callie Vold has 9 points. She's followed right behind by Emma Bachner with 6 points. 2 from Matea Turner, and then 1 apiece for Sydney Hennick, Rihanna Ward, and Laura Bachner. 21 side-out points in the match thus far for the Clinton-Graceville-Beardsley Wolverines. Leading the way right now for the Breckenridge Cowgirls, it's Carly Fredrickson, 13 points off 2 aces, 10 kills, and a block. Right behind her is Maddie King with 6 off 6 kills. And then Claire Konzemius also has 6, so a 2-way tie for the second leading scorer for the Cowgirls. Konzemius has 6 points, come off 5 kills and a block. 4 apiece for Abby Steckler and Chase Yagi. Steckler, 2 kills, 2 blocks. Yagi, 3 kills and 1 block. And then 1 apiece for Brooke Bussey and Carly and Sophie Egner. And I skipped Sierra Hansey, I apologize. Sierra Hansey has 2 points, both of them in the form of aces for the Cowgirls. So we're getting ready for set 3 now. Cowgirls on the right-hand side of the net, and the Wolverines on the left-hand side of the net. 25-22, set 1 Cowgirls. 25-19, set 2 Cowgirls. As we reach the 50-minute mark of the broadcast here. The Rockets took care of the Warriors in 57 minutes. We'll see if the Cowgirls can win this one in 5 minutes and 56 seconds. Probably not going to happen. We'll probably hit the 1 hour mark in this one, but we'll see. Serve from the Wolverines, up and over. Bussy, and she's going to get called for a lift. Second lift call on Bussy. That gives the Wolverines side out point. Actually, it'll be an ace for Talena Isidorf. And back-to-back aces for Talena Isidorf, and it's 2-0. Wolverines lead here in set 3. So Talena Isidorf will have the serve for the Wolverines. Her serve is up and over from middle of the service line. Maddie King makes first contact. Egner sends it back over to King behind the attack line near side. Sends it over to the Wolverines. Callie Vold gets the kill. And it's 3-0. Wolverines. Wolverines jumping out to a 3-0 lead. The largest lead they had in set 2 was 3. See if they can get their largest lead of the night here on this one. Egner on the second touch, sends it over. Maddie King back over to the Wolverines now. They'll set it over to Vold. Vold will get the biggest lead of the night for the Wolverines. Off her kill, it's 4-0. 2 kills for Vold, 2 side out points for the Wolverines. Or no, check that. 2 for Vold off 2 kills, 2 for Isidorf off 2 aces, my bad. Service over, Maddie King near side. Blocked, now Maddie King will try again. And a whistle, point over to the Wolverines to make it 5-0. I'm not sure what that hand signal means, but it was against the Cowgirls, and now it's an ace for the Wolverines. So Isidorf still on the serve. And after the Wolverines jump out to a 6-0 lead, Breckenridge Cowgirls decide to take a timeout. And probably a well-planned timeout there by the Cowgirls as they fall down 6 quick points here in set 3 after winning sets 1 and 2, 25-22 and 25-19. Certainly appreciate all those listening tonight. And I know a couple of you have left and come back because of poor internet earlier, and certainly appreciate you sticking around. Do have a backup recording of this that is uninterrupted that will be posted as soon as possible following the conclusion of the match here, just so that you can get the entire match uninterrupted. Basically, you're going to get a rebroadcast of this match once this match is over, and that rebroadcast will happen as soon as we get into 4G country, because I just looked at the coverage map. We're in 3G country, so. You'll get a high-quality 4G broadcast on an encore presentation of this match when it's done. And Claire Conzemius will get the first point of set 3 for the Cowgirls. Off the kill in the middle of the net, 6-1. So far, so good for the Cowgirls out of the timeout. Maddie King will have the serve. It's up and over. They'll set up Callie Vold near pin, and that's blocked, and a double touch there by Fredrickson, and it makes it 7-1. Serve will come out of the hands of Callie Vold. Near side of the service line. Serve is up and over. Maddie King makes first contact. Bussy will set up Fredrickson near pin. Nice dig out there by Callie Vold. Now they'll set up Bachner, far pin. Nice block there by Claire Conzemius. And Claire Conzemius has both points so far for the Cowgirls here in set 2. Egner serve up and over, nearly an ace, but the Wolverines able to keep it alive, and a nice kill there from the middle of the net by Matea Turner. That makes it 8-2 Wolverines. Wolverines hanging on to that 6-point lead. It was Matea Turner with the serve there. Near pin, Carly Fredrickson gets the tip over for the kill, and it's 8-3. Sarah Hansey will have the serve now for the Cowgirls. That serve is up and over. First contact is made. They'll set up for Bachner on the far pin, and no, she'll get the kill. Egner's dig out went to the top of the net, and Steckler wasn't able to keep the ball alive, so the kill will go over to Emma Bachner. 9-3 now. 6-point lead continues. Serve comes from Laura Bachner. Her serve is up and over. Fredrickson, Bussy setting up Steckler near side, and it went out of bounds just barely. Side out point for the Wolverines, and it's a 7-point lead now as the Wolverines jump out to a 10-3 lead here in set 3, but they are down 2-0. Laura Bachner, serve up and over. Egner makes first contact. Bussy will back set it there to Fredrickson. Fredrickson gets the kill, and it's 10-4. Cowgirls sneaking back into this one. Serve will come from Carly Fredrickson. Jump serve, middle of the service line, up and over. High bump set on the first contact. Free ball sent over. Bussy will set up Maddie King near pin. No, they'll dig it out nicely there as Callie Vold. Bachner gets the kill on the far pin as it goes off the hands of Sierra Hansey out of bounds. Emma Bachner with her second kill of set 3. She has 7 kills and an ace for 8 points so far in this match. Bussy tried to send it over on the second touch, but they got slapped right back over to the Cowgirls. Volley continues now on the Wolverines side of the net. And I believe number 11, Rihanna Ward, stepped on the line. So point over to the Cowgirls, and it's 11-5. Steckler with the serve. They'll set up Callie Vold over on the far pin. That one kept alive by the Cowgirls. Bussy sends it back over on the third touch. Wolverines will set up Bachner. Bachner, free ball over. Bussy, second touch, near pin. Maddie King got the kill. 11-6, and the Cowgirls are within 5, and Steckler will have the serve for the Cowgirls. Steckler serve up and over. First contact is made. They're going to send in the direction of Callie Vold. Far pin, gone. No, nice diving one-handed dig by Hansey, and that's going to be the fourth touch. Or no, they're double touch is what they're saying. And maybe that's where I got the fourth touch from, because I didn't realize the same player hit it twice. 12-6. Bussy on the second touch, setting up Maddie King near pin, and the Wolverines will keep it alive. Callie Vold from behind the middle of the attack line sends it back over to the Cowgirls. Bussy will set up King again near pin, attacking area into the net by Maddie King, and that makes it 13-6. Wolverines. As we reach the 59-minute and 5-second mark of our broadcast here. Serve is up and over. Egner makes first contact. Bussy has to run. Back set it there to Claire Kenzemius, and she gets the kill. 13-7 now. Chase Yagi will come in. Sarah Hansey will get a breather on the bench for the Cowgirls, and the serve will go into the hands of Brooke Bussy. Bussy's jump serve, near far side of the service line, is up and over. Callie Vold, far pin. Cowgirls keep it alive. Bussy second touch, back setting it to Steckler. And they're going to say that number 5, Matea Turner, stepped on the line. Last person to touch it was Steckler. We'll give her credit for the kill. Unofficial kill, but we'll give it to her anyway. Serve is up and over. Callie Vold for far pin. Nice dig out there by Egner. Bussy sets up Maddie King near pin, and she... Oh, the Wolverines got... No, they're going to say that the point goes to the Cowgirls as it hit the near side antenna. It did drop in bounds, but near side antenna, and the officials give the point to the Cowgirls. So 13-9 now as Clinton-Graceville-Beardsley calls a timeout. So leading the way in set 3 for the Wolverines, excuse me, is Talena Isidorf. 3 points off 3 aces, 2 apiece for Callie Vold and Emma Bachner, and then 1 for Matea Turner and 5 side-out points. Gives the Wolverines their 13. You got 2 side-out points for the Cowgirls. Individual scoring goes to Claire Kenzemius with 3 here in set 3. 2 for Carly Fredrickson, 1 apiece for Abby Steckler and Maddie King. And that gives them their 9. Cowgirls fell down to a 6-0 lead to the Wolverines to start set 3, and they have slowly crawled their way back into this one, but are still down 6, 13-9. Check that, down 4, 13-9. Serve is up and over. They'll set it up for, that was Matea Turner, who sends it over and out of bounds. And the side out point to the Cowgirls makes it 13-10. The Cowgirls are in double digits now. 1 hour and 1 minute, 30 seconds in our broadcast now, and still staying strong on their bandwidth. I always get a little bit disappointed there. It's Claire Conzemius who get the kill. Always get a little bit disappointed there when I have a fear that we're going to drop out. So I appreciate you hanging with me, really, really do. Cowgirls within 2 off the kill from Claire Conzemius, 13-11. Serve comes out of the hands of Brooke Bussey. Contact is made. They'll set up Callie Vold over on the far pin. Dig out there by Egner. Bussey sending up Maddie King. Got it. No, it went out of bounds. 14-11. I thought she got it, but it was a little bit out of my view. Must have been just on the other side of the line. So the serve this time will come from Talena Isidorf, and that's a service there into the net. Makes it 14-12. Cowgirls within 2 once again, and it's Maddie King with the serve. That serve is up and over, and it went inbounds. Dropped right in front of the back line. An ace, an untouched ace for Maddie King. And the Cowgirls are within 1, 14-13. King coming off the ace. She'll try another one. It's still, this time the Wolverines don't let that one drop. Bachner tacking her into the net. We're tied. 14-14. So after the Cowgirls go down 6-0 to start set 3, we're now finally tied once again. 14-14. King serve. Kind of went off her wrist a little bad there, and it hit the tape on the top of the net, and that gives the Wolverines the lead once again, 15-14. Serve comes from Callie Vold. Serve is up and over. Egner makes first contact. Bussey will set it up for Fredrickson, and that's a block. That was a nice block there by, I want to say it was Matea Turner, and it was. 16-14. Wolverines with a 2-point lead, and there's an ace and make it a 3-point lead. That one got, first contact was made, and then it went into the basketball hoop. Callie Vold gets credit for the ace. It's 17-14. 3-point lead for the Cowgirls. Nearly the same thing there, but this time Fredrickson will send it back over. Volley continues now, and free ball to the Cowgirls. Egner, Bussey, and that's Conzemius. Wolverines keep it alive. Egner will run back, dig it out. Bussey will set it there to Conzemius. Wolverines keep it alive. Vold, nice job there by Fredrickson. Bussey will send it back to Fredrickson near pin, and the Wolverines keep it alive. They send it over, and Fredrickson keeps the volley alive. She had to send that one over on an awkward spin of the ball. Yagi setting up Fredrickson near pin, and the Wolverines keep it alive. It's been a long volley here, and the volley stays. No, it's going to be Emma Bachner who will put an end to that volley and give the Wolverines a 4-point lead, 18-14. Callie Vold serve up and over. Knee sliding dig there by Maddie King. Now Fredrickson, third touch, gets the kill. No, check that. Check that. Referees had a discussion. Say she touched the net. That makes it 19-14. So it's back up to a 5-point lead now. Vold serves up and over. Bussey back setting it there, middle of the net. I believe that was Conzemius, and it was. Now Bachner will try again. Nice dig out there by Fredrickson. Bussey will set up Fredrickson, and she'll get it over. Callie Vold makes first contact. Now Bachner. Nice dig out there by Egner, but it goes out of bounds. And it's a 6-point lead once again for the Wolverines, and the Cowgirls are going to call timeout. Cowgirls able to tie it at 14. And since then, it's been all Wolverines as they jump back out to another 6-point lead, the same way they started set 3. 20-14, Wolverines lead here in set 3. The good news is the Cowgirls have a 2-0 lead. 3 apiece for Callie Vold and Emma Bachner in set 3. Check that, Talena Isidorf, Callie Vold, and Emma Bachner, each of them have 3. 1 apiece for Matea Turner, Marley Monum, and then 9 side-out points for the Wolverines gives them 20. Leading the way for the Wolverines, it is Callie Vold with 12, 2 aces, 10 kills. For the Cowgirls, 4 for Claire Konzemius here in set 3. Leading the way overall, Carly Fredrickson with 15 off 2 aces, 12 kills, and a block. We come out of the timeout. Callie Vold will have the serve for the Wolverines. Near side of the service line. Serve is up and over. Egner makes first contact, and it's an ace for Callie Vold. Cowgirls struggling here. They got down to that 6-point deficit early on in the set and almost recovered, but we'll see if they can pull this one out and rally here. Egner, Bussey, middle of the net, Konzemius gets the kill. 21-15. And the serve going to the hands of Sophie Egner. Middle of the service line, Egner serve up and over. They'll set up Bachner over on the far pin. Nice dig out there by Maddie King, and the Cowgirls get it over in 2 touches. Bachner will try again, and the Cowgirls keep it alive. Fredrickson from behind the near side attack line. Middle of the net now, shoots it out of bounds. Side out point for the Cowgirls. No! They're saying it was tipped out of bounds by a Cowgirl, and I don't agree with that, to be honest with you. But as a result, Bachner will get credit for her 4th kill. It's 22-15. Steckler being very careful not to touch the net, as that has bit them a couple of times here. That one goes out of bounds. It's 23-15. And Cowgirls are going to need to rally, and if they can't, they just need to shake this one off. They should do just fine in set 4 here. Fredrickson attacking there into the net, and it's set point for the Wolverines. 24-15. So the Wolverines fall in the first 2 sets, and it looks like they might get set 3 here. Bussey, back set over to, I didn't see who that was. That was Chase Yagi, I want to say, and it was. And Sarah Hansey will come in for Chase Yagi after Yagi gets credit for the kill to make it 24-16. And Sarah Hansey will have the serve. Set 3 not going the Cowgirls' way here, but see if they can shake it off and come back in set 4 here. And that will do it. Emma Bachner gets the winning kill. So the Wolverines take set 3, 25-16, after the Cowgirls take set 1 and 2, 25-22 and 25-19. We head to set 4, leading the way for the Wolverines. Callie Vold with 13, Emma Bachner with 11. 3 apiece for Matea Turner and Talena Isidorf. Isidorf's 3 points, all off 3 aces, and those were 3 back-to-back aces, I believe in set 3. Let me double check that here. Yep, in set 3. And then 1 apiece for Marley Maynham, Sydney Hennick, Rihanna Ward, and Laura Bachner, and then a total of 32 side-out points so far through 3 sets in this match for the Wolverines. For the Cowgirls, a total of 18 side-out points. Leading the way right now, Carly Fredrickson with 15, 2 aces, 12 kills, and a block. Right behind here, Claire Konzemius with 11, 9 kills and 2 blocks. You can give 8 to Maddie King off ace, 7 kills and a block, or no blocks, excuse me, and 8 points off an ace and 7 kills. And then 2 for Sierra Hansey off 2 aces. And then 1 for Sophie Egner and 1 for Brooke Bussey. And once again, 18 side-out points for the Cowgirls through 3 sets. And I want to remind our listeners here as we reach the just shy of the 1 hour, 11 minute mark that we will have a, once we get back to 4G country here, we'll have a debut broadcast put up, worst case scenario tomorrow morning that will be uninterrupted, as I know we got bounced off the air at least once during our pregame show. And I'm not sure if we've been bounced off since then, but I do see we have a nice amount of listeners listening right now. So certainly appreciate your patience and tagging along there as we get ready for set 4 here. Cowgirls have a 2-1 lead over the Wolverines. 25-22 Cowgirls in set 1, 25-19 Cowgirls in set 2, and 25-16 Wolverines in set 3. 6 is the biggest lead of the night for the Wolverines. And once again, leading the way right now, Carly Fredrickson with 15 points, 2 aces, 12 kills, and a block. For the Wolverines, 13 points for Callie Vold off 3 aces and 10 blocks. And we get ready for set number 4. Cowgirls in their green jerseys on the left-hand side of the net. Sophie Agner in her white Librero jersey for the Cowgirls. And then the Wolverines on the right-hand side of the net in their blue jerseys with white numbers and stripes. And the Librero, Marley Monham, in the white jersey with blue numbers, wearing jersey number 8, the Librero for the Wolverines. We'll see if the confidence level carries over here in set 4 for the Wolverines, or if this is going to be it. And we'll see if the Cowgirls can seal this one up here in set 4. Shake the dust off from set 3, and the volley back over. Callie Vold gets blocked by Claire Conzemius, and that's a good way for the Cowgirls to start set 4. Claire Conzemius now with 3 blocks, 12 points, 9 kills. Serve is up and over, and now it goes back to the Cowgirls. Fredrickson to Bussey, setting up Maddie King. Far pin, got the kill. So far, so good for the Cowgirls here in set 2. It's 2-0. The serve will come from Brooke Bussey. Her serve is up and over. First contact is made there. They'll set up for Callie Vold here on the near pin. Agner makes first contact. Bussey over to Maddie King, far side. Dug out nicely there by the Wolverines. 2 touches back to the Cowgirls. Yagi will set up Maddie King this time. She'll shoot that one out of bounds, and the first point of set 4 to the Wolverines, and it's 2-1. One hour, 13-minute mark. Serve is up and over. Bussey back setting it to chase Yagi, and Yagi got the kill. Nice job there by Bussey and Yagi. 3-1, Cowgirls lead. Serve will come out of the hands of Maddie King. Serve is up and over. Vold makes second touch, sends it back to the Librero, has to send it from the back line and over. Bussey setting up player Conzemius, and she got the kill. 4-1 Cowgirls here in set 4. Maddie King serve up and over. Monham makes first contact. They'll send it into Bachner. Bump set over the middle of the net there. Now Bussey setting up Conzemius, gets blocked. And it goes back over, and this time out of bounds. So basically what happened there was Claire Conzemius went up for the kill, got blocked, right back into the fist. Still hadn't quit swinging, and off the fist of Conzemius out of bounds. So it's 4-2 now. Cowgirls up by 2, and now Fredrickson will make it a 3-point lead. She gets the kill from the far pin. Taps it down to the floor inside the attack line on the Wolverine side of the net. 5-2, and the serve from Sophie Agner. Serve is up and over, knee sliding dig there, and now Bachner gets blocked by Chase Yagi, and he'll stay in it. I believe it got inside the line, and it did. So the Cowgirls get another point, and the tip there went to Chase Yagi. 6-2. Agner serve up and over. First contact made. Now they'll set it up for that's Vold in the middle of the net. Bussey on the second touch, sends it over, and little miscommunication there as Fredrickson and Maddie King bumped into each other, and as a result, Maddie King couldn't get enough power on that to get it over. It'll be a side out point for the Wolverines, and lead's been cut in half, 6-3. Excuse me, serve is up and over before Fredrickson sends it out of bounds on the return. Another side out point for the Wolverines. Actually, it'll be an ace for Marley Monham. 6-4. Fredrickson, far pin. Wolverines keep it alive. Here comes Bachner. Fredrickson will dig. Egner, second touch. And a little miscommunication there as Brooke Bussey and Carly Fredrickson both went for the bump, and then they both saw each other go for the bump, and they both took a step back, and the ball falls to the floor, and it's 6-5 as a result. And that one was tipped out of bounds, and you can credit the kill there to, I didn't see who that was. I believe it was either Bussey or Steckler up front there. My gut tells me it was Steckler. 7-5, serve is up and over. Bachner gets blocked again, and I believe they're gonna say Bussey touched the net. Bussey kind of jumping up and down a couple times out of frustration. Doesn't agree with that call, but if you're asking my opinion, she did touch the net, so she can shake that one off. It's 7-6. Serve is up and over, hits the top of the tape as it goes over, comes back over to the Wolverines after one touch. Middle of the net there, and it's going to be a kill for Sydney Hennick. And we're tied up at 7. Head coach Margaret Wilson heading out, give her team a little bit of inspiration there, saying shake it off, you can do this. It's not the end of the world, it's tied at 7. That one hits the tape as it goes over, and I'm sure that didn't boost the confidence level of the Cowgirls any. As Laura Bachner will get credit for the ace. 8-7, Wolverines lead. Service up and over, Egner's second touch. Wolverine fans wanted a lift, and if that was an uncalled lift, it'll be shot out of bounds by the Cowgirls, so either way, they'll get the point. 9-7, Wolverines lead, and a Breckenridge Cowgirls timeout. So Cowgirls taking sets 1 and 2. They fall in set 3 and currently trailing in set 4 here, 9-7. The good news is they didn't get down by 6 on 3 occasions like they did in set 3. Wolverine fans to my left may be able to hear the vibration through the microphone. I'm not 100% sure, but they're cheering on their squad. Cowgirl fans over on the far side of the gym. Somebody there in a Scooby-Doo outfit. I'm guessing they might be a Cowgirl fan. They're not 100% sure because Scooby-Doo not wearing any green and black. But there's an alligator over there too. That might be my favorite. I don't know, it's a tie between the alligator and the hammerhead shark that I saw earlier here. A few fans dressed up in Halloween costumes here on Halloween night. Bussey setting up Fredrickson, far pin, dug out nicely by Monum. Now they'll set up Bachner, and that will be a kill for, let's see, that was Emma Bachner. That gives Wolverines a 3-point lead. It's 10-7 here. No reason to panic yet for the Cowgirls. That one hits the tape as it goes over. Cowgirls keep it alive, and the Cowgirls will keep it alive again. Now Bachner near pin. Dig out there by Egner. Nice job, and that should be a confidence booster for the Cowgirls. Volley stays alive. Bachner will try again. Shoots that one out of bounds. And finally, the Cowgirls get a point. After a long stretch of no points, it's 10-8. Serve will go in the hands of Carly Fredrickson. Fredrickson jump serve. Not sure what happened there. That one didn't even reach the net. Went under the net. And service error, and that makes it 11-8. Wolverines get the serve back. This time it's Emma Bachner with the serve. Serve is up and over. Maddie King makes first contact. Bussey setting it back over Maddie King. Far pin. Dug out there by Monum. Now Bachner sends it over. Diving dig there by Egner, but unfortunately goes out of bounds. And that makes it 12-8. And Emma Bachner gets credit for another kill. She has 2 in set 4, 12 kills and an ace for 13 points in the match. Emma Bachner serve up and over. King makes first contact. Bussey will back set it to Steckler. Steckler gets blocked, stays on the Cowgirls side of the net. Bussey sends it over on the second touch. Wolverines keep it alive. Middle of the net now, and that one gets over. Maddie King swings on the second touch. Wolverines keep it alive. Callie Vold near side. Nice bump there by Sarah Hansey. And that one will get snuck over by Brooke Bussey, and the Wolverines unable to control it, and Brooke Bussey will get credit for the kill. 12-9, Cowgirls within 3. Steckler with the serve. It's up and over. First contact is made by Manum. He'll send it up to Callie Vold near pin. Sends it over, dug out nicely there by Steckler. Bussey sets up Maddie King over on the far pin, and a dig out there by the Wolverines. They'll keep it alive. Callie Vold will try from behind the near side attack line. Maddie King sends it back over. Now middle of the net there, and that one will be dug out nicely by Steckler. Bussey will back set it there to Konzemius. Konzemius gets dug out there by Laura Bachner. Now Callie Vold sends it over. She touched the net. No. Somebody touched the net. It was a Cowgirl who touched the net. They said it was number 3. So that's Brooke Bussey who touched the net. 13-9. Serve just barely over the net. Maddie King makes first contact. Konzemius sends it over, and they're going to say this time it was number 5, Matea Turner, who touched the net. (13-10). Brooke Bussey has the serve, and that serve is up and over. Middle of the net there. Nice block by Konzemius. Keeps it on the Wolverine side. And a nice dig out there by Agner on the kill attempt there by Callie Vold. And a tacking error into the net by Carly Fredrickson makes it 14-10. Wolverines have a 4-point lead. Checking into the Wolverine lineup now is Talena Isidore. She had 3 aces back in set 3. And that one hits the tape, and it's another ace for Isidore as it hits the tape as it goes over the net. That gives the Wolverines a 5-point lead, 15-10. Confidence starting to shift over to the Wolverines side. Maddie King, first touch. They have to send it over. Konzemius will tap that one over. Wolverines keep it alive. Bachner gets blocked by Konzemius, and Konzemius gets the point. And it's a 15-11 off the block by Konzemius. That's her second block here in set 4. She has 4 blocks in the match. Maddie King, far side serve is up and over. Bachner sends it over and got it in bounds just in front of the far side corner. Emma Bachner with her 3rd kill in set 4 makes it 16-11, Wolverines 5-point advantage. Serve is up. Agner makes first contact. Bussey setting it up for Carly Fredrickson. Got the kill, or did she? She did. It got in bounds. Much needed point there for the Cowgirls. Carly Fredrickson's 2nd kill of set 4. She has 14 kills, 2 aces, and a block for 17 points and leads the way for her team in scoring at this point in the match. Cowgirls keep it alive, and I believe that's 4 touches. Oh no, they're saying a double touch. So, side out point. Serve goes back to the Wolverines. This time, Marley Monum. Serve is up and over. Maddie King makes first contact. Bussey will back set it there to Chase Yagi. And the Cowgirls kept it alive. Kind of, we'll explain that one later here after someone scores a point. And that someone is Sydney Hennett to give the Wolverines a 6-point lead. 18-12, Breckenridge Cowgirls call a timeout. And earlier, I believe it was Konzemius who sent it over on the kill attempt, and the kill attempt was so lightning quick and hard that it bounced right off the hands of a Wolverine player, and I didn't catch which one, but it came off her hands right back over the net and fell on the wrong side for the Cowgirls. And it's 18-12 as a result as we come out of the Breckenridge Cowgirls timeout. 17 for Fredrickson, 15 for Claire Konzemius, 9 for Maddie King. Your 3 leading scorers for the Cowgirls so far in this match. Marley Monum. Serve up and over. Bussy, far side. Fredrickson, and it was tapped out. I believe it was tapped out, and it was. Fredrickson gets credit for the kill, and it's 18-13. Sarah Hansey, serve up and over. Contact is made. Now the set. Far pin there. And the Cowgirls get it back over in one touch. It goes out of bounds, and a point to the Wolverines. 19-13. A 6-point lead once again for the Wolverines. It's their 5th 6-point lead they've had between sets 3 and 4. Serve is up and over. Agner falling down, keeps that one alive. Now Steckler sends it over. Wolverines keep it alive. Bachner sends it over on the free ball. Maddie King to Bussy. Carly Fredrickson, far pin, gets blocked by number 11. That's Rihanna Ward. 20-13 and a 7-point lead for the Wolverines. Wolverines looking to tie this one up here if they can keep this lead. We'll see if the Cowgirls can rally. Steckler, far pin, out of bounds, 21-13. Wolverines, and it's an 8-point lead now for Clinton-Graceville-Beardsley. Serve comes out of the hands of, I believe that's Laura Bachner, and it is. Serve is up and over. Bussy sends it back over on the second touch. Wolverines, middle of the attack line. Callie Vold had to send that one over. Bussy, second touch, sends it over again. And now Bachner will try. Fredrickson digs. Bussy sends it back to Fredrickson. Far pin, and got the, no, yes, they got the kill. As Laura Bachner almost ran into the guy in the Mortal Kombat costume there. And as a result, the kill to the Cowgirls. 14-21, 7-point lead, making an 8-point lead as Rihanna Ward will get the kill from the near pin. It's 22-14. 22-14, serve this time comes out of the hands of Emma Bachner. Agner, Bussy, Maddie King, far pin, go! Nice diving dig there by Monum to keep it alive for the Wolverines. They send it back over, knee sliding dig by Steckler, and Brooke Bussy's gonna get called for her 3rd lift of this match. That makes it 23-14. Serve once again comes from Emma Bachner. Bussy, second touch, sends it to Maddie King. She sends it over, gets the kill. Nice job there by Maddie King. Much needed point there for the Cowgirls. 23-15, the serve will go in the hands of Abby Steckler. Steckler, far side service line, serve is up and over. They'll set it up near pin for Callie Vold. Nice dig out there by Abby Steckler. And did they get it over? They did not. As Brooke Bussy had to come on the outside pad of the near pin, and like another step and she would have been over the line. She had to send it backwards. There's no angle for her to send it over the net. And now it's set point for the Wolverines. There we go. There's a point for Maddie King got the kill on that one. 24-16. Set point for the Wolverines. Brooke Bussy will have the serve. Near side service line. Serve is up and over. Contact is made. They'll set up for Vold. Near side. Cowgirls keep it alive. Bussy over to King. King sends it over. One touch back. Kirk-Zemius tried to shut the door on that one. Wolverines keep it alive. Free ball sent over there by Callie Vold. Now Maddie King calls for it. Sends it over. Wolverines keep it alive. Callie Vold will try again. Dig out there by Agner. Bussy. Back set it. Chase Yagi. Gets Noah. Wolverines get it. And the volley continues. This time Maddie King will try. Dug out nicely there by Monum. Wolverines keep it alive. Bachner sends it over. Agner. Bussy. Claire Kenzemius. Middle of the net. And a service or attacking error gives the Wolverines a set 2 win. Or set 4 win, excuse me. So as we reach 1 hour, 31 minutes, we're all tied up at 2 sets apiece. Cowgirls take set 1 and 2, 25-22 and 25-19. And then the Wolverines come back and take sets 3 and 4 by the same score, 25-16, 25-16. We head to the 5th and deciding set. Winner of set 5 moves on to face the Underwood Rockets. And the loser is done for the season. And an issue with the scoreboard there is the scorekeeper has to roll the points back one by one on each side of the scoreboard for whatever reason. And now it's down to 0-0. Took 41 pushes of the button to clear that scoreboard to 0-0. 25-16 equals 41. I had to do the quick math on that one. So we head into set 5, tied up at 2 sets apiece. Once again, 25-22, 25-19, sets 1 and 2 for Cowgirls. 25-16, 25-16, sets 3 and 4 for the Wolverines. Leading the way for the Wolverines, it's Emma Bachner with 14, right behind her, Callie Gold with 13. Other scores include Talena Isidore, 4 points off 4 aces, 3 for Matea Turner, 3 for Sydney Hennick and Brianna Ward, 2 for Laura Bachner, 2 for Marley Monum. And that's your individual scoring for the Wolverines through 4 sets. Leading the way right now for the Cowgirls, Harley Fredrickson, 18 points off 2 aces, 15 kills and a block. Right behind her, Claire Kazemius, 15 points off 11 kills and 4 blocks. And Maddie King, 11 points off 1 ace and 10 kills. Other individual scorers include 7 apiece from Chase Yagi and Abby Steckler. Steckler, 5 kills, 2 blocks. Yagi, 6 kills, 1 block. And they got 2 apiece for Sierra Hansey off 2 aces and Brooke Bussey off 2 kills. And then 1 for Sophie Egner off an ace. And Egner's ace came back in set 1. She has not scored since set 1. So for set 5, Wolverines go to the right side of the net and the Cowgirls go to the left side of the net. Matter of fact, that's where they were at in set 4. I wonder if they realize that or if they stay on that. I've done a few games that gone to set 5. I always thought they switched sides of the net in set 5, but maybe they don't. I guess we'll have to dig up the rules on that one. So. Cowgirls looking to advance to the semifinals against the Underwood Rockets. Looking good in the first 2 sets. They need to get 15 in this one before the Wolverines get to 15. Cowgirls love to serve, Brooke Bussey, and we're underway with set 5. It's up and it's over. Claire Kazemius, nice dig out there by Fredrickson. Bussey setting up Maddie King, and a dig out there by Bachner to the other Bachner. Now Callie Bold sends it over. Bussey first touch. Yagi setting up Maddie King, far pin, got the kill. Maddie King puts the Cowgirls on the board. It's 1-0. One hour, 34 minutes, 30 seconds to get the first point in set 5. Servicer into the net by Brooke Bussey, and it's 1-1. So the Wolverines will get the serve. Will go in the hands of Talena Isidore for us. 4 aces on the match so far, and Isidore's serve is up and over. No ace this time. Bussey, second touch, setting up Maddie King, and a dig out there by the Wolverines. Bold will send the free ball over. Egner has to dive and dig. Bussey setting up Kazemius, and she got the kill. Or was it tipped? Still waiting for the official call on that. They're saying it was, no, they're saying it was not tipped. That looked inbounds to me, and I'm sitting right in front of where that ball landed. But regardless, 2-1 Wolverines. Serve is up and over. Wolverines get it back. Bussey setting up Claire Kazemius, and they have, that's the 4th touch. Doesn't matter because the block from Kazemius. And they're saying it was tipped out and the point goes to the Wolverines. It's 3-1, I don't get this. There we go, there's a point for the Cowgirls. In my opinion, we should be at a 3-2 lead for the Cowgirls, but we'll go with it. 3-2, the serve from Maddie King goes out of bounds, and it's 4-2. 4-2, serve is up and over. Bussy setting up Carly Fredrickson, far pin. Dug out nicely there by Monum for the Wolverines. Vold will send it over. Bussy, second touch. Kazemius, middle of the net, got the kill. And it's 4-3. The Cowgirls are within one. It's not over yet. One hour, 37 minutes. The ball rolls from one end of the court into the hands of Sophie Egner. Egner, slight jump serve from the middle of the service line. Serve is up and over. Here's Bachner, send it over. Egner digs it out. Ball nearly hits the ceiling. Fredrickson far pin, sends it out of bounds, and it's 5-3 Wolverines. Serve this time will come out of the hands of Marley Monum. Serve is up and over. Egner makes first contact. Bussy drops to her knees if it's set to Fredrickson. Wolverines keep it alive. Bachner gets blocked. And now, tough break there for the Cowgirls. The block by Steckler, and then it rolled, and Brooke Bussy walks over to the official to talk to her. Right now, the scoreboard says 6-3, and that's the way it's going to stand. 6-3 Bussy, Fredrickson. Fredrickson, a little frustration there on the kill, but the Wolverines keep it alive. Fredrickson, near miscommunication by the Cowgirls there, and there's a block from Abby Steckler, and Abby Steckler's pumped up about that one. And she should be. It's 6-4, Cowgirls within 2. Sarah Hansey, serve is up and over. The set, that's Bachner, and she'll get the kill. Emma Bachner with her first kill of set 5. It's 7-4. No need to panic just yet. Breckenridge Cowgirls call a timeout as they are down 3 and they need to come up with a plan to make sure they don't lose this one here. Hate to see them get knocked out when they've been doing this good. Both of these teams coming in 22-7 for the Wolverines, 20-9 for the Cowgirls. Both teams have had solid seasons this year. One of those 7 losses for the Wolverines came as a forfeit against the Sargent Central Cadets. That was in the Lisbon-Enderlin tournament. (7-4) here. Wolverines have the lead in set 5. We're tied up at 2 sets apiece. It's at 9:07 and 1:40 mark. 1 hour, 40-minute mark. Serve comes out of the hands of Laura Bachner. 7-4 Wolverines lead. Egner, nice dig there, and they will get it over. Hansey gets it over to keep the volley alive. Near ace there, and another kill for Emma Bachner. Block attempt there by Steckler and Bussy, but just a little too much momentum on the ball there, going against the Cowgirls. Bussy will set up Steckler, far pin. She'll get blocked, and another point. Credit the block to Rihanna Ward. And it's 9-4. Cowgirls in a little bit of danger at this moment. Just a little bit. Serve nearly hits the basketball hoop. Fredrickson sends over the free ball on the third touch. Wolverines, bold. Cowgirls keep it alive. Bussy will set up Carly Fredrickson. Fredrickson gets the kill, and it's 9-5. That gives Frederickson 19 points in the match. 2 aces, 16 kills, and a block. 9-5. Frederickson jump serve, middle of the service line, up and over, and send over the free ball. Perfect opportunity here for the Cowgirls. Maddie King from behind the attack line and gets the point. 9-6. The Cowgirls are within 3. Jump serve, middle of the service line from Frederickson. It's up and over. Contact is made. The back set it there. I believe that is both. Let's see, I want to say Emma Buckner. Yep, it was. Buckner, excuse me. She'll get the kill, and it's 10-6. It's only a 4-point lead. Just a little bit of danger right now for the Cowgirls, but they should be able to come back. Igna, Bussey, King. Got it. 10-7. Cowgirls are within 3. Abby Steckler will have the serve for the Cowgirls, far side of the service line. Serve is up and over. First contact is made. They'll set it up middle of the net there, and it's blocked by Kazemia. Stays on the Wolverines side of the net. Now Vold will try another block there, and unfortunately falls in favor of the Wolverines, and it's 11-7. Credit the kill to Callie Vold. She was the last one to touch it. Serve is up and over. Igner makes first contact. Bussey setting up Maddie King. Got it. Maddie King got the kill, and it's 11-8. Substitutions for both teams. Cowgirls are still in this one. Brooke Bussey has the serve. Near side of the service line. It's up and over. Second touch, setting up Callie Vold, and a nice dive and dig by Igner. Bussey sends it over to Frederickson. She'll keep it alive, send it over to the Wolverines. They'll set up Vold once again near Penn. This time Igner can't do it, can't save it. Callie Vold will get the kill, and it's 12-8, a 4-point advantage for the Wolverines. And a timeout, Breckenridge. You can sense that Breckenridge does not want this one to slip away. But they're facing an uphill climb at this point. 12-8, the Wolverines 3 points away from a semifinal matchup. Wolverine fans behind me yelling CGB, CGB, CGB. And the Breckenridge Cowgirl fans across the gym not doing too much. If you have a friend that's here, you should send them a text message and say, hey, pump up our team. They need some help from our crowd, from our fans. There we go. Now everybody's on their feet on the right-hand side of the gym saying, let's go Cowgirls. And that's exactly what the Cowgirls need. They need a little support from their fans here. They're not out of this one yet. Couple points, they'll be right back in this one. They need to get one right here. King, Bussey, Yagi gets blocked by Callie Vold. 13-8. Callie Vold has had a night. Emma Bachner was 16. Callie Vold was 16. 13-8. Bussey setting up. Maddie King dug out by the Wolverines. They'll send over the free ball. Yagi, second touch. Cowgirls send it back over. Middle of the net there. Igner digs it out, sends it back over. 2 touches later, and it's 14-8. It's match point for the Wolverines. Wolverine fans are on their seat. You can tell that the Cowgirls are going to be a little crushed if they can't rally here. Bussey, Maddie King gets blocked, and that's the game. The Wolverines win. No. They're saying that a Wolverine ran into the net. 14-9. Cowgirls get another chance. Setting it up there. Bachner attacking there into the net. It's 14-10. And the Wolverines want to call a timeout now. Emma Bachman with 17, Callie Vold with 16. Those are your two leading scorers for the Wolverines. For the Cowgirls, 19 for Fredrickson, 17 for Claire Kenzemius, 15 for Maddie King. Other scores include 7 for Chase Yagi, 8 for Abby Steckler, 2 for Sierra Hansey and Brooke Bussey, 1 for Sophie Agnew. 14-10. The serve is going to go in the hands of Maddie King. Cowgirl fans on their feet and cheering. King's serve is over. They have to send it from behind the attack line. Agner, Bussey, Fredrickson, far pin, attacking there into the net. But it went out of bounds. They're saying it was tipped out of bounds as the ball hit the top of the net. One of the Wolverines touched it and it went out of bounds. 14-11. Almost thought this match was over twice. Maddie King keeps it alive. Bussey, back set, Chase Yagi. Oh! If she would have let that one go, it would have went out of bounds, but the Cowgirls get another chance. Setting up Fredrickson. Hits the ceiling, comes back down. They'll send over the free ball. Agner, Bussey, cross court. And Fredrickson sends it over. Wolverines keep it alive. Here comes Callie Vold. Did it go out of bounds? It did. It's 14-12. The Cowgirls are within 2. King's serve is up and over. First contact, second touch, back behind the attack line. Cowgirls get a nice opportunity here. Fredrickson, nice dig out there by the Wolverines. Maddie King keeps it alive. Agner sends it in the direction of Fredrickson. She sends it over. And that one almost goes into the crowd. Wolverines will keep it alive. Agner, Bussey, Kenzemius, got the kill, it's 14-13. And another timeout, Clinton-Graceville-Beardsley. Whoa. I can only imagine what you're feeling if you're a Cowgirls fan right now. 1 hour, 48 minutes. It feels like set 5 has been the longest set of all the sets so far. And the Cowgirls creeping their way back into this one. It's 14-13. If they can get one more, that'll force the Wolverines to go to 16. But it's still match point for the Wolverines. This is going to end up being a heartbreaker for whichever team ends up on the losing end of the scoreboard. But credit both of these teams with a great performance tonight. Maddie King continues on the serve. It's 13-14. Cowgirls are within 1. Serve is up and over. The set back, set there. Nice dig out there. And here comes Fredrickson. Oh, it went out of bounds, and the Clinton-Graceville-Beardsley Wolverines advance with a 15-13 win over the Breckenridge Cowgirls. They will meet the Underwood Rockets in the semifinal, and certainly a nice effort, but man, that was a hard one to come back from, and the Cowgirls almost came back from it. And Cowgirls and Wolverines shake hands at the net. Margaret Wilson out there trying to keep her team spirits up. Couple of heads down. You can tell there's a little bit of disappointment on the faces there, but Margaret Wilson's like, hey, no, come here. Nobody walk to the bench. I need to talk to you right now. And man, maybe the end of the season, but what a great end of the season it was for the Breckenridge Cowgirls. Falling just a couple points short as we reach 1 hour, 49 minutes, and 59 seconds, the time of the match. And disappointing, and now a couple of tears coming from the Cowgirls, and perfectly understandable. And man, they almost came back. They were down 14-7, and they made it all the way up to 13, and just couldn't quite hang in there. They needed one more point to hang in there, and just a tough break for the Breckenridge Cowgirls. So the Clinton-Graceville-Beardsley Wolverines, they win with a 3-2. They win the final 3 sets as Cowgirls take set 1, 25-22. They take set 2, 25-19. Wolverines come back and take sets 3 and 4 by the score of 25-16, and then they take set 5, 15-13, and advance to the semifinals to take on the Underwood Rockets. Individual scoring for the match for the Wolverines. Leading the way, Emma Bachner with 17, right behind her, Callie Vold with 16. And other scores, Matea Turner with 3, Helena Isidore 4 points and 4 aces, Marley Monum with 2 points, an ace and a block, 3 for Sydney Hennett, 4 for Rihanna Ward, 2 for Laura Buckner, and then 55 side-out points in the match for the Wolverines. For the Breckenridge Cowgirls, leading the way was Carly Fredrickson with 19, 2 aces, 16 kills and a block, Claire Konzemius 18 points, 13 kills and 5 blocks, and Maddie King 15 points, 1 ace, 14 kills, and 2 points for Sierra Hansey off 2 aces. Then you give 8 to Abby Steckler, 7 to Chase Yagi, 2 to Brooke Bussey, I almost skipped her, I apologize, and Sophie Egner, a point off an ace, 23 side-out points for the Cowgirls. Cowgirls come close, but couldn't quite seal it as they fall short in set 5, 15-13. The Clinton-Graceville-Beardsley Wolverines win 3 sets to 2, and will meet the Underwood Rockets, the defending 6A champions from last year, in the semifinals. Should be a good matchup. And unfortunately, season comes to an end for the Breckenridge Cowgirls. So once again, your final score here from West Central High School, secondary school, I should say. 3 sets to 2, 25-22 Cowgirls, 25-19 Cowgirls, 25-16 Wolverines, 25-16 Wolverines, and 15-13 Wolverines in set 5. Our next broadcast here in the North Dakota Minnesota Sports Network will be probably from the Region 1 tournament, as we'll be trying to follow the Northern Cass Jaguars as they will see how far they can advance. And we'll be back with, we'll try and do some more Breckenridge Cowgirl volleyball for you next year too, as they had a great season this year. They finish out the season with a score, or with a record of 20 wins and 10 losses. And the Wolverine season continues with a record of 23 wins and 7 losses. From West Central High School, thanks for each and every one of you for listening. Too bad that your team lost if you're a Cowgirls fan, which I'd imagine most of you are. Maybe a few Wolverines fans. If you are listening, congratulations to your team. Mike Mason signing off from West Central High School. Have a great night and enjoy your upcoming weekend, and stay safe here on Halloween night.